mentioned it, but I'm shocked that you all traveled so far for an open bar. Like, could have stayed in England, but that's great. Thanks for coming. To my side, Mom and Dad, I think Emily and Chris said, could not have put on the wedding without you. They did an excellent job of putting all of my extended family to work. I don't think they actually did anything, my mom and dad, including my 95-year-old grandmother, who has been hard at work putting this all together. But yeah, thank you for that. And for, in the first place, deciding to reproduce. That was a good call. And for realizing about 2.5 years in that you could do better. I thought immediately, how many UK USA jokes can I make? And then I said, no, it's not about that. And then I said 3. I think I can say 3. So here we go, count them down. 1. What do riding in a canoe and American beer have in common? They're both very close to water. My buddy called me up the other night and said, are you free tonight? And I said, yeah, I'm American. And, or number 3, the awful thing about the English is they think 200 miles is a long way, but the awful thing about Americans is they think 200 years is a long time. I'm done, I promise. I actually sat down to write the speech, which was like last night at 2 a.m. I said, what is today really about? Because I think we've known for a while, probably, that Emily and Chris were going to end up together. They lived together, moved continents together. So what is today really about? It's about winning, obviously. I don't know, but I've heard that's what marriage is about. I think. So, knowing that you're better, but being the bigger person and letting the other one think they are, and I think they really got that down. So, cheers to you. In all seriousness, I think they've been to like 1 trillion weddings over the past couple of years, and I think a lot of your weddings. So don't take offense when I say they were not enjoying your merriment. They were taking meticulous notes on how to out-wedding you. There are 2 scenarios here. Either one, you are at the best wedding of all time, or they realized they couldn't win and thought, we'll just have 2. I've been actually in 4 weddings this year, so I'm very good at helping brides pee, and I'm an awesome third wheel if anyone's in the market. But I also have had the chance to pick some of my married friends' brains. And I asked one of them a few months after her wedding, and I said, oh my gosh, how's married life? Ah. And she said, it's exactly the same. I'm very blunt, and I was like, what? That sounds not that great, I'm sorry. And she said, no. She said, you don't marry someone because you want your relationship to change. You marry them because you're so infatuated with your day-to-day life, and you want that forever. And I threw up immediately. But it also made me think, because the Jacobs are not normally an emotional group, except apparently we are. We're together. But around the time Emily started dating Chris, I think my parents and I both noticed that she had this goofy grin on her face all the time. And it wasn't about queso, and it wasn't about women. It was about knitting. She's really into knitting all the time. And then Chris, a little bit of Chris. So I was thinking about what my friend said, and I decided that while I mock her for how happy she is, if she can be that happy knitting next to Chris, then I can expect a very happy sister for many years to come, and a lot of knitted Christmas gifts, probably. I asked the bridesmaids if they could supply me with any great Emily and Chris stories, and Marissa gave me a lot that were completely inappropriate, so thank you. But I did get one good one from Katie, so we're going to go down this route. So Katie had gone down to South London to see Emily and Chris, and they had plans to go to brunch the next day, so she just stayed the night. And in the morning she woke up, and I don't think Emily and Chris realized she had woken up yet. And my sister, they were just baking a little bacon and eggs. My sister started humming Where the Lion Sleeps Tonight, I believe. And we're not a musical group, the Jacobs. So my first inclination is that Chris would have thought she was in pain and going. But he didn't, and I believe he started dropping a beat, as the kids say, which encouraged her to start singing. So the 2 of them are just there, making this breakfast, singing a little Where the Lion Sleeps Tonight, which is like my idea of a Hugh Grant rom-com, like the sweetest part of it, which is great. But the important part of this story is that they had plans to go to brunch, and they were making breakfast. Good for you. In all honesty, I think we can all agree that Emily and Chris are just ridiculously good people. Like, they're intelligent and they're mostly funny, or at least they think each other are funny. And they're just really good, caring, kind people. So if they stayed exactly how they were today, they'd still be some of the best people I know. But the best part about them is their competitive nature. And it makes me so happy to know that my sister will constantly be pushed to change and to grow, to be the best version of herself. I'm gonna lose it. And same for you, Chris. So you all raise your glasses to Emily and Chris, to love and to winning.